So let's do it. This is the Nike RYZ365 generation number 2. It's still gonna prolong your leg. Really eye-catching geometrical cutout on the midsole. I'm Sammy. Welcome to my channel. So today's video is kind of like an anniversary video for my Nike RYZ365. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, basically about 1 year ago, I started the sneaker contents on my channel. And then the first unboxing video I did, it was the Nike RYZ365. And then that video becomes the most popular video on my channel. So thank you so much for the huge support. Now today is here. I'm unboxing the RYZ365 generation number 2. It's the moment that maybe you are waiting for, and I'm so excited to show you this super popular sneaker in Asia and also in the US. So I'm gonna do the unboxing, and then I'm gonna do some comparison, and then I will answer some question I got about my RYZ365 first generation sneaker. So anyway, further ado, let's get into it. Here we are, the moment that we are waiting for. Are you ready to see the Nike RYZ365 generation number 2? So let's do it. Okay, so well, I have to tell you, it is not a true unboxing because I already opened and took a look of it. Yes, it's really cute and pretty. So, ta-da! Yeah, this is the, this is the white pearl RAISIN color. So let me just take it out and let you see how pretty this pair of sneaker is. Okay. Let me present to you. This is the Nike RYZ365 generation number 2 and the white pearl dark raisin color. So the reason they call it dark raisin, I guess, is because they have that purple or raisin color on the side here. So this pair of sneaker actually come with 3 different colors. Besides this one, it also come with the black and white and also the orange pearl or sunset paws. So out of 3, this color is the most popular color in the US. Now I do know that other countries actually have different color combinations. I just saw it on Instagram that they have this like strawberry color, which is like a white with like pink or red on it. It's so cute, and I don't know how I got it. Maybe if I paid the price, I probably will get it. But anyway, I'm just so happy with this color. So let me just give you a 360 for this pair of sneakers. So again, this is the Nike RYZ365 generation number 2, bringing us a futuristic classic 90s sneakers. Really eye-catching geometrical cutout on the midsole, making the sneakers super stylish and modern chunky daddy sneakers. So on top of right here that you can see, it has a mixture of all different type of materials. It has the suede here, and then it has the leather right here, and then in front of here has also leather too, and then on top of right here it has the airy mesh material, and then obviously that it has the high quality TPU plate or plastic on the side here. Right on back of the shoe right here or sneaker, it has a 1 piece of patent leather on the back here. So, and then the bottom, it's just really simple black bottom sole. Yeah, really cute. I just still really love the cutout of this geometrical cutout, which just make this sneaker so special. I personally think that this pair of sneakers is really chic because the black leather that they're putting on this pair of sneaker, so cute. And I really love the fact that they actually accent it with the neon pink color and then the neon green color as well here, the swoosh, that logo that is in the neon green color. So it's so cute. Now this pair of sneaker actually come with 2 pair or 2 sets of laces. And I didn't know that it come with 2 sets of laces. I just purchased it. Actually, when I first saw it released on Nike website, I was so excited. I could not believe that it was like coming out the 2nd generation. I knew that the 1st generation doing so well because the price point is super affordable. And then when they coming out this 2nd generation, I was like, oh my god, like why the 2nd generation, you know? And I have waited for maybe like 1 week or so because I was hesitating to get it. You know, I always talk about how to purchase like IG sneaker at the affordable price. So I didn't know that I kind of wanted to go on sale and buy it, but at the same time I know that this color, which is I really want this color, like I know that this color gonna sell out really quickly, just like the RYZ, the 1st generation, like the white one, that one sold out so quickly because not only the celebrity wear them, you know what I mean, but it also is a really like versatile color that it goes with everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I kind of waited like kind of 1 week, and then I was like, okay, I decided to purchase it because I was so lucky during Christmas time. I actually got a gift card for Nike gift card, so I used my gift card to purchase this pair of sneaker. So anyway, back to this pair of sneaker too. So this sneaker come with 2 pair of laces right here. You can see it's hanging on the shoe, and this pair, like the one that's on the pair of the sneaker, is actually regular length, and then the pair that is inside this little bag, which I'm going to take it out right now, this pair right here, this one is actually a really long lace that you can actually custom make or DIY however you want it to do. Anyway, so yes, it does come with 2 pair of laces. So, and then I did not know about like how I mentioned that. Anyway, so let's talk about the size. So I got it in the size 8. Same as my old RYZ365. So if you have watched that video, I have said that I did purchase in a 7.5, and then some reason I just feel like my feet was like keep pushing to towards the toes area, like right here, like keep pushing toward. So I just feel really like swish, like all my toes are like all pushed down here, so it wasn't that comfortable. So I went ahead and then exchanged it to a size 8 for my 1st generation. So yeah, anyway, so I just went with the 8 this time, knowing that it's probably like the same cutting and then also comfortability too. So that's why I got it in the 8, and it's kind of little like funny because my feet is like between a 7.5 and an 8. So some of the shoe I can wear in the 7.5, and then some of the shoe that I have to wear 8. And this one, I decided to go with the 8 too, just because it is supposedly a really comfortable shoe, and I want it to be comfortable and spacious inside. I mean, it seems that it's already a chunky sneaker, so why not to go bigger, you know? Like sometimes I do want to buy a half size smaller or 7.5, just because I want to make my feet look a little more smaller. But anyway, for this style, you can go big, like go wild and go big. And again, it's still gonna prolong your leg because basically it has the same silhouette as the first one too. So yes, this is the RYZ365 generation number 2. moving on to talk about the price. So this is actually the same price as the original or the first generation at retail, $85, which is still really affordable price for Nike sneaker, especially that they are IG ready, and then they are really popular both in Asia or in the US too. So yeah, like I said, I did purchase with my gift card, so I did not really pay anything. So it's like kind of like a really late Christmas gift for someone that's given to me. So yes, anyway, so yeah, it is $85. As now I have to tell you that this color, I'm not sure it's now, but a little bit after I purchased this color, Nike actually sold out completely for this color, as well other like sport website like the Finish Line, or I don't know, yeah, Finish Line does carry that or something like that. Other sports store that actually sold out of this color too. So when I saw them sold out, I was like, oh, thank God I got them, because, you know, I don't know when they're gonna back to stock. However, don't worry, I just recently checked Nike website. It actually back in stock for this color. But you do have to understand that by the time this video goes out, or by the time you watch this video, this color may be sold out, or maybe the color is various. You know what I'm saying? So yes, this is a super hot item, so that's why I did not wait for it goes on sale, because if it's go on sale, it's probably not gonna be this color, and it's probably I probably have to, like, if I really wanted to buy this color after it's like sold out, I have to probably pay more money, or even like hunt for it over like different reselling markets too. So I do see this color on like eBay or you know, Poshmark or some other reselling market website that is more than original price. So I'm really happy that I got it as an original price. You know, as you know, that if you are a Nike lover, or if you like to collect a sneaker, you know that Nike put their sneaker at, like, they sell it as a you know, the average price, but when they sold out particular color or particular style, it can go up really high in the reselling market. So anyway, so this is my new RYZ365 generation number 2 sneaker adding to my collection. Okay, so moving on, I'm doing some comparison between the RYZ365 generation number 2 and the RYZ365 generation number 1. So as you can see that overall, these two pair of sneakers is actually have the same silhouette. Yeah, it's almost the same. I would say that they're probably like 80% that are similar, beside like the designs and the little detail that they're adding on it and remove from the old RYZ. So let me just put this one over here so that we can point out some of the different things between these two pair of sneakers. So again, they still maintain that that geometrical cutout insole on the bottom, like for the old one and for the new one, which this is like their selling point, and that is like the signature of this shoe, which is that the geometrical cutout and then the thick sole on the bottom, like the chunky sneaker insole sole. And then the thing that's really different is that they're moving the logo, the swoosh logo, from here to here, which is a little more towards the sneaker. And then they have the suede material on this new pair as well. They have suede material, and then on the top here, like all over the shoe, has the just a nylon material, where this one has the airy mesh material. And then they also added this little neon detail here and there to make to accent the whole entire pair of sneakers. So for this color, obviously it's nylon color, but the white and the black one, it's just like, you know, not so pop of color. They just really subtle colors on it, but they still have these detail, where the old one doesn't have that. And then the old one has this like the string right here, like this little string for the laces to go through. And the then the old one doesn't have it, which is like, this is like one of the really nice design on the old pair, which is this little string here, that kind of thing. So I really like this string thing too, but the old one doesn't have it. And then on the back here, it has the one piece of pattern leather on the back here, where this one doesn't have the pattern leather anymore too. So again, this one is a white color with the coral and the mint color finish, so it's white, and this one I mentioned that it's the milky pearl finish colors too. So yeah, this is like pretty much the whole difference between the two pair of sneaker, the first generation and the second generations. So you know, there is something that is on the second generation that the first generation doesn't have, and again the first one has it, and then the second one doesn't have it, so it makes the first and second generation. So if you are really like the design of the sole, like the geometrical cutout, I think you will like the second pair too. I personally think that it is a different look sneaker, even though that, you know, they're almost the same, but they also give you a different vibes to it. Maybe because I got them a really different color combination. I really think that this one for me, like with the coral, is more feminine, and it's more like a girly finish to this pair, where this one, because I chose the dark raisin, like the purple, and then the black leather too, I think that this one is more like a chic style, but yet sporty as well too. So yeah, just totally different looks. So if you like the insole, if you like the overall sneaker, I think that, you know, why not to get the second generation, that was my thought too, because I think that they look different, but they also look similar. And this is my favorite part of the sneaker, which is like the cutout sole here. So that's why I went ahead to buy the second generation. So you do get two different type of style of vibes with these first and second generations too. So, and then the other question that, like the question that I get the most asked on my channel about the RYZ365 first generation is that how much height that this sneaker will add to your like overall height. Well, it's actually, I measure it, like you can see this is pretty thick on the bottom here. So for me, it's at about like 2 to 2.5 inches. So in a comfy way. So because this is not a high heel sneaker, you know what I mean? This is like a flat, comfortable sneaker. So it really do add the height for you without, you know, hurting your feet, because this is a really, again, really comfortable sneaker. So yeah, so about 2 to 2.5 inches for my height. Same as this one too, 2 or 2.5 inches for my height too. And then the other question I got asked really often is that the size. And I think that like every time we try to research a new pair of sneaker, we try to look for the size, because different cutting has like different fits for your feet. Like my feet is between a 7.5 and an 8. So obviously like they don't make that, like now they make 7.5 shoes is pretty amazing, because you know, back in the days, I don't think that not a lot of company make a 7.5 shoes. So so I think that it really depends, like you have to know your feet, and then it also, you need to know like the style that you went for it. I did mention that I ordered a 7.5 for this one before, and then I went with the 8 after that, just because I do feel my feet was pushing towards the toes area, and then I wanted to be comfortable. So the 8, yes, it feels a little kind of really roomy without socks, but with the socks it feels perfectly fine. And then I just really want this pair of sneaker fit really comfortable, and I want it to look chunky as I can. So that's why I went with the 8 too. And like I said that in my other videos, you know, some people really look for comfy, like especially when they're buying like sneaker, they go half size bigger just to give them a little more comfortable comfort on their feet. So I went with the 8. Like I said, if you wanted like a tight fit, then you go with your true size. If you want like a loose fit, then you can go half size bigger. So in my case, for this 2 pair of sneaker, I did went with the 8 because I wanted really comfortable fit for both of them too. So I don't think that, like, for some time I do wanted to make my feet look smaller with particular style, so that's why I went with the 7.5. And then some style I want them to look chunky and big, and then I went with the 8 too. So I think that buying sneaker or buying shoes in general is like buying clothes for your body too, you know, or buying jeans for your body or for your bottoms too. You know, not every company makes them different, and every silhouette or every cutting is different. So you just have to know your feet, and then also know, like, you know, the style that you're going for. Now, the last question I'm going to answer is that, is this pair of sneaker, especially the Nike RYZ first generation, is it okay for doing like high impact exercise or running? I personally do not use it for high impact exercise or running, even though that it is a really comfortable shoes, because, you know, it has the engineer with all day comfort, but I personally don't use it for running or high impact sneakers, just because I still think that either this pair or this pair, they are high street fashion sneaker that make a statement, you know what I mean? Yes, they can be worn to the gym. They can want to like do some really basic low impact exercise, such as like walking, joggings, maybe like weight lifting, like not so much movement on your feet. I think it's okay, and I think that it will enhance your whole overall sport look or gym look, but I just don't think that they should be worn by like doing really intensive like running, and then also like really a lot of like the HIIT exercise, you know what I'm saying? And if you're looking for like some really good running sneakers or HIIT exercise sneaker, I probably would recommend like the Nike Super Wrapped sneaker. That one is really good for like high impact exercise. Oh, so happy to add this IG ready affordable sneaker Nike RYZ generation number 2 to my collections. So now I have this pair, and then I still love my RYZ 365 generation number 1. I cannot believe it's already over a year since I started the sneaker contents on my channels. Yeah, it is a really enjoyable journey, and I hope that you enjoy watching it too. So if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can continue to watch my sneaker videos. And then if you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and drop down any question that you might have about the RYZ 365 generation number 1 or the RYZ 365 generation number 2 question down below. I can answer any question regarding this pair of shoes or any other sneaker that I have on my channels too. So 今日我哋就講到呢度為止啦，我哋下次見。Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Take care.